Because guess what? When we're going to test it, everything's getting tested. I'm telling you this.
I don't know what have DNA on it. I'm honest.
You had sex with her.
No, I didn't. I would not have sex with a dead person.
People do it.
Oh, I'm not one of those people.
This is 31-year-old Colby Martin, and he is accused of killing and assaulting the lifeless body of 64-year-old Melody Rohrer. He is seen denying, however, in his truck a condom was found with Rohrer's DNA on it. Stay tuned to watch the full interrogation of this notorious necrophiliac, Colby Martin.
Or something? I can see we got a few laying around.
I'm gonna see if I'll get it.
Okay. Sure, man. Got it. So take 5. Okay. Is there? Remember, I told you I'd call somebody if you wanted me to. Is there anybody that you want me to? Or
I should call my parents sometime.
Okay. Maybe we can let you call. You want to call them instead? After we're done talking? You want to just tell them that way I don't misconstrue anything? That sound good? All right. That fair? Okay. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Are you okay with Kyle sitting in here with us?
That's
All right.
Okay. You guys have a little time to bond a little bit, right? All right. I think what we're trying to do is make sure we're talking to the right person here, you know? Is it okay? You have a driver's license on you or anything like that, do you?
That was in my country.
Yeah. Okay. And then I just want to let you know that, remember when I read you the Miranda rights just a little bit ago? Those still apply to you right now, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And just as we talked before, here's the Kleenexes again. I have not told you why. Well, we discovered that was on your own free will. We want to all know that. Colby wanted to get this off of his chest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And we have not talked about what brought us to him yet. So that's what we're going to do today.
Okay.
Is that now you want to hear what brought us to all this, correct? And then you tell us your side. Miranda still applies, okay? If you don't ever feel comfortable saying something, say, Dave, can I have a minute to collect myself or something like that? Not a problem. Same thing with Kyle. Do you want a glass of water or anything like that? I'm more than happy to get you whatever you might need. Okay. I think Kyle's going to need your full name and your date of birth.
Colby, C-O-L-B-Y.
Okay.
Delea, D-E-L-E-A.
Okay.
Martin.
M-A-R-T-I-N?
Yep.
And what's your birthday, Colby?
3/30/92.
92. Okay. And what do you call an address?
Pigeon. 49099.
4909.
9.
Okay. And how about a phone number?
I don't even know their number.
How about your phone?
Yeah.
My phone number is 2.
And then who do you live at the house in White Pigeon with? Do you live by yourself?
With my parents. I just
Yep.
sold my house.
Oh, you did? Where did you live at before that?
In Portage.
Oh, you did? Did you live there? I know we had talked a little bit just about your family and stuff like
And
that.
then we got divorced, so we sold.
Oh, how long were you married?
It was 5 years.
Okay. And you got 2 kids we talked about. Ages 8 and 3? Boy and girl?
2 boys.
2 boys. What's their names? What's your ex name? Okay. How long have you guys been divorced?
A year.
Now, do you get joint custody of your children? Well, that's good. How often do you get to see them?
I get them like Thursday to Sunday.
Okay. And then, I know you and I talked a little bit just about, your family and stuff like that. We talked about your employer. Is that place up there on,
Yeah.
what's the name of that place again? How long you work there?
Like 8 months.
What kind of work do you do at that place?
I think like medical. It's kind of like Striker, but it's smaller.
Okay. Do you work at like in a factory or something in there, or what's?
So they like make like wound stuff. Like we make stuff for like for like the army and stuff. Like you get as a big sponge.
Okay.
Like you get like shot or something.
Yeah.
It goes in there.
Okay.
Like MRI stuff.
So do you deliver that anywhere, or is it just
Or
all
we
made
make,
in house?
we make it there and then we package it.
Okay. Now the vehicle. So you've been staying with your mom and dad on and you've been staying there for what was it last year?
No, July I think.
Okay. And what's your mom and dad's name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were home?
This morning.
You were at home this morning?
Oh yeah, I mean last night.
Last night.
I mean,
You stayed at home at night? Okay. All right. Was mom and dad both home?
Yeah.
Okay. And Colby, you and I didn't talk about this, so I want to bring it up to you now. What brought, you probably have an idea why we've made contact with you today. Just a little bit of history about that, since I haven't told you anything yet, but I think it's fair for you to know that yesterday we got called down around the Decatur area. Do you know where that's at?
I mean, I know the name, but I don't know.
Okay. Do you frequent Van Buren County much, or what?
No, I mean, you just do your thing, then I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
So it's just
Okay. Why don't you just tell me the story then? Just tell me. Okay. Let's save us some time.
well, I mean, I was at work, but then my mom was sick, so they were like, because we're medical, so they were like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be here.
Did you might have COVID or something, or?
Well, her cousin had COVID, so she
Okay.
was around her, so they just were being cautious.
Mhm.
So I didn't want to go home, so I was just driving around, and I got lost. So I was just, driving.
Mhm.
And then it was foggy out on that morning. And came out of nowhere,
What came out of nowhere?
the lady.
Okay.
And I tried to miss her, but I couldn't. And I just got scared.
Mhm.
Didn't know what to do. I should have called you guys.
So what happened after you hit her?
I don't know either.
What's that? Okay.
I mean, I just got scared and left.
Did you leave her there
I put her on in the back.
in the back of the truck? Do you know if she
It just
was?
sounds
No, listen.
I'm not a bad person.
I don't think Kyle and I, neither one of us said
Well,
that.
I just-
Colby.
The situation just looks like I'm a fucking psycho or something.
No, we neither one of us has said that, have we?
Not at all.
No.
Well, I'm never gonna say that, but
Listen, I bet you'd be surprised how many people would tell you that. And we're not going to say that. Do you think she was still alive after you hit her? She wasn't. Okay. So from that point, where did you go?
I just went back down to where we were at. Well, I mean, I just
Did you drive right to there?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just
Are you familiar with that area?
down there a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just scared. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any idea what she was wearing?
No.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, it did some significant damage to your truck, right? Is that all from just striking her, or did you hit something else?
No, I had a deer the other day,
Oh, you did hit a deer?
so it's all like went.
Oh, okay. You know how long ago that was that you hit the deer?
Sunday, maybe Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. Did you report it at all or not?
No.
Okay. Do you know where it happened at? Just a rough idea?
I was like, oh, it was like around Texas Corners. You know what that?
So Saturday or Sunday over around Texas Corners. Okay. All right. You don't know what road it was on though.
No, I don't even know the names of those.
So let's go back to.
I mean, I don't know if the deer died or not.
Okay, that's okay. So after you struck this lady, you put her in the bed of your pickup truck. And then, what's going through your mind at this time?
I didn't know. I can't, like, it just didn't seem real.
Okay. And you're not familiar with that area down there, is that correct?
That's why I was just
Okay.
driving, trying to get to a main highway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I shouldn't have
And so I'm familiar with the area. It's foggy out,
Yeah.
right? And is there any other traffic on the road that you remember?
I didn't see much. Maybe some tractors.
And is the vehicle that you struck her with, is that the one that we found you at Walmart? Is that
Yeah.
one and the same? Okay. Now, that state park, that is that close to your home down there?
A little bit.
Okay. Had you ever been down in that area before?
Like when I was a kid.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm just trying to get
No,
just what's going on here. You got her in the bed of the pickup truck. You know she's just dead, right? Probably from the impact. You hadn't been drinking alcohol. Do you drink alcohol?
No.
Okay. Hadn't been doing drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you use any drugs or anything like that?
Like weed.
Okay. Had you smoked any when you were?
No.
Okay. So we know you weren't drinking. We know you weren't under the influence of drugs, right?
No.
Unfamiliar with the area. Foggy. And when you're driving down the road, let's say this is the roadway, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And these are the shoulders. Do you know where she would have been standing at when you came upon her?
I feel like I was more. I thought I was like more in the middle because the road was
Yeah.
shitty road,
Mhm.
you know.
Yep.
I mean, she was on the right side, obviously.
This side?
No, my side.
Oh, she was on the driver's side?
I mean, I was like this way.
Which way do you think you were heading? To east or west? Do you know? And I know that without you knowing that area very well, which it would be easy for us to know east from west from there.
Do you know any landmarks? Remember anything about where you were at?
I just remember like going down like a hill.
Okay.
It was like really bumpy.
Did you go through Decatur? Not sure. Okay. So, yeah, that's okay. We're just trying to figure out. Down here is a T. There's this road. There's a road that goes off here, and then this goes here, and then it curves around. There's a public access right here, a lake. And the accident happened right in this area. But there's a T intersection here. There's a farm here. Do you remember passing that farm at all?
Might have.
So do you think you possibly could be heading west, or like I said, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Maybe. I think it was probably west.
Maybe heading that way.
Probably.
Okay. And then driving in the middle of the roadway because it's one of those hilly, bumpy roads.
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you think she was at when you came upon her? Was she in the roadway?
Yeah.
Okay. How far into the road? If this is the center line?
Probably like not in the dirt, but
Yeah,
that's
sure.
like,
It's
you
just-
know, say like that's the dirt.
Yeah.
She was probably
Okay.
like walking.
So in the travel lane is what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you hit her, do you lose control or anything like that? Okay. Do you come to a stop? Well, I'm assuming you come to a stop because you said you put her in there. Did you check her for signs of life?
I tapped her and asked her if she was okay, and so
Mhm.
she didn't say anything. She
Okay.
was like freaking out.
Yeah. So when you got her in the back of the pickup truck, did you cover her with anything once you put her in the back of the pickup truck?
I had like a towel, a blanket.
Okay. Did you put that over the top of her?
Yeah.
It didn't blow off when you're driving down the road?
When I got down there, it did.
Did it blow out of the pickup truck?
I didn't know where it went though.
Okay. So somewhere alongside the roadway is the blanket?
Probably.
You know what color blanket it is by chance?
It was like green.
Green blanket. Was it a heavy blanket or a light blanket?
Like what you put it like on the couch.
Okay.
You know,
Like a throw maybe? Or
kinda like that.
okay. So you covered her, was that blanket at one time inside the truck and you took it out, put it over the back?
Yeah, it was just like an extra. Just
Okay.
sitting there.
Alright.
So stupid though.
Listen, you were the only one that could tell us what happened out
I
there.
know, but I just
you know?
sound dumb. Like
Tell me What sounds dumb?
I should have just fucking called you guys and stopped being so scared.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And then I believe that's why you wanted to tell us what happened. Is that
Yeah,
right?
I'm not a bad person. I don't
That's
want
why
to
you're
do
doing
that.
the right thing now.
Yeah, you are.
You're getting the story out.
Yeah. You want people to know your side of the story, what happened out there. That this wasn't, you tracked this lady down, you stalked her, right? Right. You know? And by you telling Kyle and I what happened out there, we've got the story what happened. Because otherwise we wouldn't know. You know?
Just put my hands really bad.
I believe you. Yeah. I'm sure you did not do this on purpose. And you didn't know this lady, right?
I had just lost.
Yeah. So you're driving. Do you know where you're going to go with her, or no?
No, I was just scared. I didn't.
Okay. So once you can, the somewhere between where you hit her and where you placed her, the blanket fell out or blew out of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take all back roads over to there, or did you get jumped back on like I-94 or any main highways or anything like that?
I know I got on like what's the other highway? Like 60.
62, I think it was that we came. Or,
60 that runs between Marcellus and.
Yeah, I might have got on that. I don't know where the.
okay, I just was wondering, you know. So when you got down that back road, is that when you just decided this is where I'm gonna put her?
Yeah, I just didn't. I was like, I can't tell you guys now. It's too late. It was like
Do you think he would have come forward sooner or later? I mean,
I thought about it this morning.
yeah,
So I was like, I can't just let her do that. Like,
right.
it's fucked up. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, believe you.
How long did you drive around for?
I'm not wrong. I mean, I don't know what time it was when
You did work for a while that morning. Do you know what time you're supposed to show up for work?
I go to work at 6.
6 o'clock. Do you know what time you punched out or anything like that?
I think I left around like 7:30 maybe.
Okay.
7.
And then that's when you just started cruising around after
Yeah,
that?
so I was like, I don't want to go home yet.
Okay.
I suppose listen to radio.
And I just want to confirm, you're not familiar with this part of
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. Didn't grow up around here or anything like that. All right.
Did you just go home or feeling sick? Why'd you leave work?
Because then my mom was sick, and then they were like, well, you should take
I see. I gotcha.
because of COVID or whatever.
Mhm.
Your mom was sick.
Did they want you to come back to work today, or did they want you to stay away? Like,
Take the whole week off.
Okay.
Come back next week.
all right. They pay you at least for your time off, or so once you put her in there, did her clothes or anything fall off of her?
I did.
And I'm just asking you, just to the best of your knowledge, I mean, because Kyle and I didn't go up there where you pointed her
I
out
could
to
have
us.
been ripped. I don't know. I didn't really, you know what I mean? Like, I was just in shock.
You didn't take them off of her though, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Just have to ask. Yeah. All right. And then tell me about her cell phone.
I didn't see the cell phone.
How did her SIM card get put into your cell phone?
My SIM card?
Her SIM card put into your cell phone.
How?
I don't know. That's what we're asking you. That's how we were able to locate who you were. Remember, I didn't tell you anything about this. I'm bringing it up to you
I
now.
don't.
Yeah, that's how we were able to develop you as a person of interest, is because your two phones were moving together and mirroring off each other, and then the information was that her SIM card was put into your phone, but that's not the case.
I didn't take it out.
Okay.
I don't even have like the push button. I don't even know how to get them out.
Mm-hmm.
Can they like? No, I didn't take it out though. I don't know.
Do you remember what you did with her cell phone?
I didn't. Was that in her pocket?
I don't know.
I didn't see her phone though.
Okay. All right. So maybe her phone might still be with her?
I don't know.
Okay, you didn't do anything with her phone. Okay.
I didn't want to look. I didn't want to see anything.
Okay. So now, when you drop her off, how long did you say you were driving around for after this terrible accident happened?
Let's see, hour or so.
Okay. You put her there, and then where do you go from there? You went home? Did you stay home for the rest of the day after that?
Yeah.
Never left? Mom and Dad's? Did your mom and dad see your truck?
Yeah.
They asked you about it at all or not?
Oh, I did here.
Okay. Now you had some damage, you said already, to the truck, right? From over the weekend?
But they didn't see it then.
Okay. What did mom and dad say when they saw the damage to your
They
truck?
said, oh shit, that's not good.
Now do you have full coverage on your vehicle where you're able to get it fixed or not?
I mean, I called, but I don't know.
Did you call them after you hit the deer?
Well, I have a dad do it.
Okay, your dad did? Okay. So your dad would have reported probably the beginning of the week the car deer accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who your car insurance is through?
I think I'll stay.
Is that on your dad's policy?
Well, I think it's mine, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay. So once you get back home, you stay there all day. And then what time do you get up this morning?
4.
Okay, 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
And then where do you go from there?
Oh, well, because I didn't tell them I was taking off work, so that's what I was.
Oh, you didn't tell your mom and dad you were off work?
Yeah.
Okay, so they thought you were
all
home.
day.
Yeah. So where did you head off to at 4?
So I just wake up at 4.
Okay.
And I leave around like 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get breakfast. Well, I didn't get breakfast today. I with Meyer. Took a nap.
Which Meyer did you go to?
Portage.
Oh, the one on Westage there? Southwest, there's 2 on Westage. There's one down by Saturday and Shaver, and there's one up by 94. That one? So this morning, that's where you would have went to as soon as you got up this morning? You would have went right to Myers?
I just went there and I just took a nap.
Okay. Did you stop anywhere between your mom and dad's and Meyer until you took your nap?
Speedway, I got gas.
Okay.
I mean, cigarettes.
Which Speedway was that? Is that the one down there by there? Oh, it's Schoolcraft? Alright. So, mom and dad's just Speedway and Schoolcraft. Got cigarettes. And then from Schoolcraft to Myers?
Yeah.
And how long do you think you slept at Myers?
Wasn't long. I mean, it kind of wasn't long because I went from there to Walmart.
Okay, so there was, from that, waking up at that spot, that's when you went to Walmart then. Do you know how long you were at that Walmart before we talked to you? Okay.
5 minutes maybe.
Okay, not very long at all. Okay. So you might have crashed and slept it sounds like at Myers there on Sprinkle for a while, or that down there on Southwest.
Well, I needed to get like groceries, but I was just trying to.
Did you go into Myers at all or not? Okay. Pretty much you just stay out in your truck in the parking lot? Yeah. Okay. All right. Were you just really, you must not have slept well last night? Is that why you're sleeping at both Myers and then at Walmart?
Yeah.
Tell me what's going through your mind today.
My life's over.
Why do you think that?
I have to live with that for now.
Okay, but don't you think what you're doing by coming forward and by coming to Kyle and us when we were out there, you know,
But then, I mean, how am I going to get a job now and all that shit?
everybody, this is not the end of the world. You made a mistake.
I just started getting my shit together and now I'm back.
Tell me how you get shit. What happened? Did something happen in your life before that?
Well, just started a divorce and shit.
Okay.
I took that. It was hard, and my son was taking it hard. And
Divorces are hard. Now, before that though, did you have a nice steady job? I mean, you were
I worked at the paper mill for 8 years.
okay. So you had a good job, probably insurance, benefits and stuff, right?
And then they laid us off right when COVID came.
Which paper mill was that one?
It was a White Pigeon.
Okay.
And then I went to that place.
So you're still trying to work. I mean, you wanted to keep working. You weren't going to just live off
No,
of unemployment and all that stuff. Okay. What do you think? And if you don't mind me asking, what was the downfall in the marriage? I mean, you guys just fell out of love with each other, or just?
I had a miscarriage, and then I wasn't support. I wasn't there for her.
That's
Or
hard.
I should have been.
Was this would have been your third child then, after the 3-year-old? How long ago did that happen?
2 years.
Okay. How far along was she?
First trimester, I don't know.
Okay. So it was difficult for both of you.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to having 3 kids? You love your kids, I can tell. How do you still feel about your ex? You still have feelings for her?
Yeah.
About her feelings back for you? You don't think so?
Not now.
Well, she doesn't know about
What's
this.
she gonna find out?
She doesn't know about this.
What's gonna be on the paper?
She doesn't know about this. Were you guys trying to reconcile it all, or not? Or has she moved on?
I think. I mean, I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend now, but
You do have one right now?
I don't know if I will now.
Who's the latest lady in your life?
Her name's Taylor.
Taylor? Do you mind me asking what Taylor's last name is? I won't talk to her, just wondering.
Oh,
Is she from around here? Or
Big Rapids.
Big Rapids? Like way up north?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys have a long distance relationship?
Well,
How's that work out for you?
We were getting ready to get an apartment.
Up there or down here?
We were trying to meet halfway.
Mhm.
She has a kid too, and
Okay.
stuff.
How old's her kid?
30.
Kobe, I think this is a horrible thing that happened. Horrible accident. It speaks volumes, whether you want to believe it or not, for you coming forward and telling us what happened, okay, and to tell us where we could find her. Did you or did you not feel a sense of relief once you said that?
I mean, I'm glad. So she's not just laying there.
Right.
Family can have her, but
Mhm.
I just feel so bad. Like
I'll be honest with you. I don't think anybody's a winner in this. I feel sorry for you, and I feel sorry for them. Just that's why they call them accidents. If this would have been totally different,
if I was called, that would have made
right,
fucking difference.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, but we didn't.
But so I don't know. I was so scared. I didn't know.
Have you ever, and besides the deer accident, have you ever been in an accident before? And how old are you? I'm sorry.
28.
So you've been driving for about 12 years.
Yeah.
So you knew that you had to report an accident if you were involved in one, right?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Is that one thing?
Especially if somebody's hurt.
Well, no, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't. It's not like I was trying to hide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just.
Do you believe that? And I like I said, I think I already asked this question. Do you think you would have came forward before we made contact with you to tell us what happened?
Or try to find a way to.
Right.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't just gonna leave her there.
Right.
I just was scared, and I just.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't know. It doesn't make it right.
Well, we did have some. I did not see. You pointed her location out to Kyle, and I didn't go up there and take a look at her, but the detective from the state police that did walk up there, he did have concerns about the way she was undressed, okay? And that's why
She
kind
was
of
undressed.
just, and it could be from pulling her out of the vehicle or something like that, okay?
I mean,
I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page, yeah. You know. So, Kyle?
I'm kind of a details
Oh,
guy.
you're okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate you guys for telling us. I really do. You're doing the righteous thing.
Yeah.
Now.
Mhm.
We're gonna work through this. It's a hurdle, yeah, it is, but we're gonna work through it.
Mhm.
We're gonna get you through this. And but I'm more of a details person. Dave's a talker. I'm not a talker.
Yeah, you're fine.
So, anyway, I was just wondering if we could go through a little bit more detail, step by step, of kind of what happened, and make sure that we have the dates and the times correct, stuff like that,
I'm sorry, guys.
and just some of those details.
Alright.
Do you mind if we
I'll
do
go
that?
ahead and do just
Okay.
say which one.
So,
Thank you.
when exactly did you strike this lady?
I have no idea. I mean,
Do you remember if it was what day it was?
well, it was yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay. And do you remember about what time of day?
It's maybe 8-ish, like around there or so.
Okay. Okay. And can you describe the weather for me?
It's like hazy, foggy. It wasn't raining though. Oh wait, it was raining on and off, I think.
On and off
I
raining?
think so.
Okay.
So it was wet out.
So, you're driving, were you texting or anything? Was there anything like that going on in the car? You weren't smoking anything? You said you didn't
No.
smoke weed or anything yesterday, but so you weren't under the
I
influence of
wasn't doing anything.
anything
Because
like
it's at
that?
work.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Well, you're
I mean,
off.
it was just,
You had the day off though after that.
yeah, but I mean, I just left like an hour before that.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I wasn't doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
I
then
was texting.
okay. All right. And so you're just driving along, and then can you describe?
Well, I mean, the road was bumpy.
Yep.
I just remember like it was, bouncing a little bit,
Sure.
And then it was just like, because I don't even know like where I was at.
What did you see?
Fog, and then right last minute she appeared.
Okay. What did she look like?
Just wow, I mean, I didn't see her.
Do you remember colors or anything, or
I thought she had something yellow on.
okay?
Or that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I didn't.
She was
It was so
wearing something
fast.
yellow.
I think. I mean, like that's what it looked like when I was driving. A yellow figure.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't think so. Like what? What
Well,
are you looking for?
I'm just trying to get you to describe what you saw.
Yeah, I mean, it was just happened so fast though. Like she came out there was nothing there, and then she was there.
And do you remember where at on your vehicle she would have hit?
I was like, assuming the middle,
No.
which I thought it would have been like the side because I tried to turn last minute, but I mean, probably wasn't that much time.
Okay. So after you hit her, what happened next?
I stopped,
Okay. Did you?
got out, went up to her, ran up to her,
Where was she at?
laying on the side of the road.
Okay. Do you think she was on the paved part or somewhere else?
I think she was more in the grass,
In the
but like
grass?
close to the road.
Okay.
And then I went up to her, asked her, like, hey, are you okay? And then I could tell.
Was there any response from her at all? Okay. All right. Where at on her body did you check? You
Touched
said
her
you
shoulder.
tapped
I mean, I like pushed on her shoulder, moved her, and she didn't do anything. I asked her if she's okay, and she didn't say anything.
Okay. Were her eyes open or shut? Do you remember? Can you remember her position? Was she up
She was laying on her, like, on her side.
on her side? Okay. And what was her clothing?
I think she had like jogging clothes on, like, like workout clothes, maybe.
Okay.
Like shorts and shirt.
Okay. You remember the color of those?
No, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Was there anything else laying around or near her?
I didn't see anything.
Okay. All right. You remember where you stopped at? Where your vehicle stopped?
I mean, I think I was like in the dirt, whatever, when I pulled over.
Okay. So not on the paved part?
Yeah, I mean, I just probably pulled over.
Pulled over on the
Yeah,
side of the road.
so I went on another road.
Okay. So back up just a little bit. What did you said you swerved to the right?
I think I just tried to go, like, I seen something.
To avoid it? Yeah.
Instinct,
Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. Did you stay on the road or you went off
Oh,
the
yeah,
road?
I stayed on the road. I didn't turn right. I went left because I was going this way, and then she was walking right in my lane, so I tried to go
You swerved.
towards. I mean, that's where I was trying to go, to the opposite lane. But,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
And then what?
And then I hit, and then I stopped, and I got out, ran up to her.
You said you stopped in the dirt part?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you get to the dirt part?
I mean, I just stopped. I think the truck stopped. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Did you have to walk very far to get up to her, or how far away were you when you stopped?
Like 20 feet, 15 maybe. It was close.
Okay. It was
Close.
behind you.
Oh, yeah.
You stopped the same direction.
Yeah.
Right. And did you see anything else around her at all?
I didn't really look. No, nothing caught my eye.
Okay. All right. Naturally, it's upsetting when you see someone like that. I mean, how long do you think you stood there before you decided to, do something and load her up?
I just started freaking out. It wasn't very long, so I was just scared. I was like, I don't know what to do.
How did you freak out?
In my head, like, I don't know. I was just
Okay.
in shock. I never dealt with something like that before. And it wasn't right, but I don't know why I left.
How long do you think it was before you made that decision?
Say,
Roughly.
a couple minutes maybe.
A couple minutes.
After I talked to her, asked her if she's okay, and then I was like, shit. Freaking out.
So she was clearly dead at that point. Did she have any injuries that you saw?
So it was like her arm was broke. That's the only thing I could think of.
Do you remember which arm?
Maybe her left arm.
Would that be the one she was laying on, or the opposite?
No, she was laying on her right side.
Okay.
And this arm was.
Okay. Any other injuries to her that were obvious to you?
I didn't look her over like that. I mean, I already knew she was dead.
So you said it was pretty obvious to you, but did you check her pulse or anything?
No.
Didn't check. All right. What happened next?
I got in the truck and I just drove. Trying to figure out what was going on.
How did you get her
Why?
into the truck?
Just picked her up.
Like how?
Like under her right arm, and just laid her on the bed.
Did you tailgate
Yeah.
up or down?
Down.
So in the back of the truck, into the bed. So, like, were your arms under her arms, or how did you?
I think so. I think I picked her up like fireman gear or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Or whatever,
Okay.
under her arms. So stupid. You guys think I'm
We don't think you. We think that you, like you said, you were scared and
Yeah.
panicked. I mean, this just happened, and so you didn't know what to do at that point, or you weren't thinking right.
Colby, did you clean your vehicle at all last night or this morning? Did you work through a car wash or anything like that, or it just looked like there was some fresh water and stuff in there? Did you wash your vehicle out or clean it yourself?
I haven't been in the car wash since like Friday maybe.
Okay.
Did you do anything to wipe it out today?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Like
because
wipe?
well, we need you to be
I
honest
have like
with us,
Lysol
okay?
wipes. I mean, not Lysol, but like Armor All.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I
Okay, did you use those in any way?
think so. But I do that like every day though.
Okay, where did you use those at?
Like on the
Where at on the pickup truck?
dash and everything. Just like on the like when I was sitting in the apartment on
Mhm.
board, so I just
Nothing in the bed of the truck. You wouldn't
no.
know. Okay. Now, was there floor mats in the back of the truck? Did you put your floor mats in the?
Oh yeah,
What was up with that?
I was just cleaning it.
Oh, and that was when?
I forgot that was even after. I don't know when I took that out.
Was it before yesterday?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a box back there too, with trash and shit.
All right. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I know we had a lot of dew and stuff, and I think it rained a little bit, so I didn't know if it looked like to me the truck had been cleaned, and I was just inquiring about
I
that.
haven't cleaned it in a while.
Okay.
Well, I mean, for days.
Okay.
And the floor mat, I think that was it. It was just out.
Okay.
Cannon or somebody spilled something in the bag.
All right. What else did you load up with her?
And that's it. That's all. What do you mean?
What else did you pick up off the ground? Anything?
I mean, she was just walking.
Did she lose any items off of her?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't grab anything. I don't know if she had anything with her.
So other than her, you didn't.
I
pick
just
up
grabbed
anything?
her and I left. I was scared.
Did you continue on the same direction
Yeah.
that you were previously headed? Okay. And do you remember which direction from there?
I don't know. Our highway. What road's this out here?
This is on 40.
I don't know what road I was on. I just went and
Can before we get too far down the road, but back to where the crash happened. Describe the area around you at all.
there's a lot of trees. It was like not swampy, but I mean, there's a lot of farms, shit,
Okay.
like fields
Fields.
and like thick tree brush. That's the only thing I remember. But it was foggy too, so I couldn't really like
Yeah.
see everything out there.
Okay. Was it? Can you describe the area where she was laying? Like, is it what the ground was cover, ground cover, or
Tree,
anything?
couple trees and grass. Really, I mean,
All right. Anything else around?
so I mean, there's houses, but they were down farther.
Okay. All right.
No houses right in the area to where this accident happened. Okay.
And did you have an idea where you were going to go at that point? Once you made up your mind.
I mean, when I left, I didn't know what I was doing when I left.
Did you call anybody or talk to anyone about it?
I don't know who to call. Should have called you, but no, we didn't talk to anybody.
Have you talked to anyone else about this?
Just you guys.
Can you explain the phones a little bit more?
I didn't know she had a phone on her though. I don't know how that would do that though. Like I don't know how you can, on those phones you gotta have like the thing that pop that out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did you check anything on her, any of her clothes?
I didn't want to look at her, you know what I mean? Like I didn't want to see that. I mean, it sounds really bad, but I'm sorry.
Listen, I believe you, otherwise you wouldn't have come forward with the information, letting us know where she was, And I do believe that you would have come forward at some time and given somebody some information on where to look, whether it be anonymously or whatever. That's a lot to live with, isn't it?
So after you placed her wherever you took us, where'd you go from there? To White Pigeon?
Yeah.
To your parents' place? Okay. And then did you stay there all day or go anywhere else?
I just stayed home.
You got your own room there? Are you sleeping on the couch?
I remember like the basement.
Okay. Is that the room you used to have when you were a kid, or is it?
No, my grandma stays in with them because my grandpa died, so my grandma moved down with my parents too.
And just backing up a little bit, after you had dropped her off, did you stop anywhere along the way to you?
So.
Okay, you believe that once
I went right
you put her where she was, you went right to your mom and dad's. And then would your mom and dad have been up when you got home? Well, wait a minute. That would have still been in the early morning hours. Your mom and dad would have wondered why you weren't at work, remember?
And then I don't even know if they were home yet.
Because remember, that's why you went to work in the first place.
Yeah. Hold on, let me think.
Did your mom and dad work? Really retired?
Well, my dad just kind of like retired from the mill. We both worked at the mill.
Okay.
My mom, she worked.
So you would have been home.
Usually I go home.
Still
Like,
early.
there though, I always go. So we have like a, what do you want to call this? Like a store door or whatever, for your basement.
Is it an egress window?
No, but like the door, like the old fashioned ones. You know,
Oh yeah, storm cellar door. Yeah.
yeah. I was, so I'm talking to him.
Is that what you did when you got home?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. So I remember them calling me, asking me where I was at. I'm home.
Your mom and dad had called you yesterday,
I think so. I think it was yesterday.
and then were they home when they called you to see if you were where you were at?
Yeah, they were in the room.
Okay.
They just didn't know because I went down to the basement.
Okay.
Then I'm like going upstairs.
All right. Okay. And then did you eat dinner with your mom and dad that night?
I don't think so. I usually do my own thing. Usually,
You didn't go out to get dinner or anything like that? What did you do for food?
probably just cook. So I don't even think I ate. I might have made wings.
Okay. But we're sure that we didn't leave the house though.
No,
Okay.
I don't usually leave.
You don't-
Person.
And you don't remember ever seeing a cell phone with her? You never touched the cell phone?
Her have a phone.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Is your prints or anything going to show up on anything that she has, like a cell phone?
No, I mean just wherever her arm where I grabbed her. That's it.
Because you know they're going to be checking, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be sending some of that stuff to the lab. And so again, this is
No,
I
I
don't
think
want you to clear
the only time I took
because
her,
we don't
her.
want any surprises.
No, I'm telling you, I picked her up, put her in, and picked her up, put her out.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Is there any reason that there'd be any DNA inside of her at all?
No.
Okay. Because again, they're
No,
gonna check.
I know, but no.
And sometimes this happens. I mean, that's why we ask. It's one of our standard questions
No, I
that
get
we
it.
always go through. but they're also going to check, and so, you know, we don't need any surprises
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So there's no reason
Oh,
that you're
there
gonna,
ain't no
you're gonna have
surprise.
DNA inside of her, or any semen inside of her, or anything like that
No.
from you? Okay.
Well, we just, you know,
No, I
we
get
have to
it.
ask.
I know, I'm just saying.
What we would like to do, Colby, is just collect some DNA from you if you don't mind. Okay. This is going to save us a little bit of process of totally eliminating all that stuff. We don't have any proof right now that anything other than the crash happened
No.
and that she died. Okay. It's just suspicious to us when we find her, and there could be several logical reasons why she didn't have any clothes from the waist down.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Dragging her through that thick brush. Okay, we might find it might have blew off of her. The blanket blew off of her. Why? Maybe the pants did too. We don't know. We just have to
I
ask.
know. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. So do you? Well, I'm gonna run next door and grab a collection kit.
Sounds good?
Yeah, is that okay?
Okay. Have you ready? You sure you want a glass of water?
All right.
Thank you.
Have you got your keys? I think that's a special kit I guess you have, isn't it? For those? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's not easy living up to being the model parent, right? Like, we all have these issues where we're
I'm gonna do a very good job. Man.
it's a mistake. We've all made mistakes. We've all done stupid stuff. We admit that this was stupid, but, you know, now we gotta deal with it. But you're doing the right thing now. We're gonna work through this. Like I said, it's our goal.
I think I'm fine.
I think that you coming forward and you cooperating with this is going to go a huge length. Dave and I, we always give input to the prosecutor. Look, you're a remorseful person. You didn't want this to happen. You're sorry for what happened. You're doing the right thing now. You know, that's workable. You're a workable person. This is not the end of the road for you at all. You have a future ahead of you. You're going to be there for your kids. You definitely will. You know, that's the last thing we ever want to do is take someone away from their kids.
It's hard right now because he's having a lot of trouble with the divorce.
Yeah. Yep.
He's really attached to me right now.
Yep. My parents were divorced. It's difficult, but you know what? They'll get through it. You know, they just.
And then now his dad's gonna go to jail. It's gonna
You're not the only one that's ever made mistakes. Like I said, we've all made mistakes.
It's just so stupid. Like, it was an accident, and then I ended up making it worse.
If you would, I'd like you to kind of draw out the scene if you're going to do that. So if we just do like, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be a work of art, but just draw like the road and where your truck was and where.
Are you guys doing all this to use this against me?
We're just trying to do a complete investigation.
So you told me like where the truck was and her?
Yep. However you remember it.
That's her. And then my purse there.
Okay.
There's some trees, I think.
On the same side she was walking.
I think so.
Do you even know which road you were on?
I have no idea what the name was or nothing.
Okay. Alright.
I was just trying to find highways I get on.
And where did she land or stop when you went up to her?
Like right around there. Like when she was walking, she was here.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so
and
that's
then when
the
I
final
found
spot.
her, she was like that. You
Okay.
know.
I understand.
And then I tried, like, you know, I mean, it was like last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Go fast enough. Let me show you the picture.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever you want to add to it or whatever. Was there any of your vehicle parts?
It was all.
Because you're missing grill.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's at the house, so I didn't want it to fly off when I was driving.
Your grill's at your house.
I ripped it off, you know what I mean? 'Cause I was
Okay.
flopping around with a semi or whatever to blow it off.
Okay. Did you rip it off there at the scene or
No,
once you
at the
got back
house.
to the house? Okay. How much of it?
Just the middle group part, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just that.
All right. What'd you do with it at the house?
It's just laying in the yard.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you that we found some tracks off the road. So I just want,
Where?
that's kind of where I was trying to get to clear this up a little bit. So I found tracks off over here.
Okay. I don't remember going to grass. Really like right in the same where everything happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought I was in.
That's kind of why I was asking you.
No, I get it.
Because pieces of the vehicle were all, off the road. And the tire tracks were off the road. So that's why I want you to really think about that part of it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, maybe then, honestly, but maybe that's where I stopped, though. I don't know. I mean, I guess. I don't know why. I don't want you guys think I did this on purpose or anything. So what do you think?
I don't. But
I mean, I know you're doing your job, but I know sometimes your guys' job is to act like our friends and then.
I get that. I'm not trying to turn on you.
I know.
Look, my concern is for the family.
Oh, I know, I get it. I mean, you're doing your job.
That's
so.
my job, is to make sure that
And
the
I feel
victims
so
are taken care of. And so sometimes it
No, I
may
get
come
it.
off mean.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not trying to be mean,
I know.
but I do want the
I
details.
just don't want anybody to think I did this shit.
Okay. I don't think you did. And honestly, I didn't think
And
that you did yesterday when we were out there. It's like, what you were telling us is exactly what I thought had happened.
what would happen if I would just called?
We would have done an investigation. Same thing. We look at the evidence. We try to figure out, get a statement from you, and look at the evidence, see what we have. But there's
Sorry
no
about
way.
that, guys.
I thought that this was intentional. I highly doubt that anyone out there yesterday would have thought it was intentional either. I mean, accident, sure, but intentional, not a chance. I didn't think that. I didn't think that yesterday. If you would have called us then, we wouldn't have thought that. Do you know this lady? Is there any records that we're going to dig up that you've had contact with her before? No. So, why would we even start going along those lines?
What?
Like I said, we're here,
No, I know.
to make sure that the family's taken care of and that we've done the best job that we can do. That, we've looked at every angle. And so that's why we come across some of these tough questions, because they're going to test everything.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to test her. They're going to test your vehicle. So whatever's out there will come up.
There is, might be a weed in my truck.
I'm sorry?
Might be weed in my truck.
Weed? You don't care about weed.
Okay, well, I was
It's
just saying,
totally.
I didn't
Thank you for telling me that, though. Is it like a bale of it in the
No,
back
it
of
was just a
everything?
little jar and like you get from the store.
This one's I like the way that was. You don't have a knife on you, do you? Where you can cut the top of that off? Sure. Okay. Says there's a little fingerprint thing in this.
Sometimes they don't
Yeah.
put those in
I
there.
don't think we gotta worry about that. We're gonna have to sign it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you talk to Jim?
Yeah. Alright. Just gonna make sure there's nothing in your mouth. Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it twice, okay? One on each side of your cheek, okay? Not hurting or anything, is it? Okay. Okay. Good. Last one, we're done, okay? Feels like you're at the dentist, doesn't it?
I know.
do is so you saw that I sealed that up as we were here. I'll just have you, and I know there's a signature spot. Yes, right, if you wouldn't mind just signing right there.
There's like my initials.
You know, your signature like you would at the. Thank you, sir. Okay. I don't know, I was at there when I came in here. Just real fast. Four, 6.
Let's go with that.
Okay. Date is the 21st. Okay. Correct.
1442.
All right. Colby, did you go back? Did you shower last night? Did you say
Yeah.
you did shower? And what clothes would you have been wearing yesterday when this happened?
Just I don't know, t-shirt and jeans.
Do you know the color of the t-shirt that you're wearing? And I think really a specific kind of jeans out there, like Levi jeans, Lee jeans.
Regular blue jeans and just a shirt like this.
Okay, a grayish colored shirt, you think?
I think so.
And would those be in your bedroom?
Probably.
Okay. And blue jeans?
Yeah.
How about shoes? What kind of shoes were you wearing?
Tennis shoes. Oh, these.
You were wearing those yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So the shoes are the same. The only thing you would have been wearing would have been full length blue jeans
Yeah.
and a gray shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and you did shower yesterday. Shower after you got back home?
Yeah.
Do you have any
For
idea?
bed.
Just before, what time do you think you actually went to bed? Or tried to fall asleep?
I showered like at 8 or 9.
8 or 9 o'clock at night? Now, is your shower downstairs, or is there one? You have to go upstairs? All right. All right. And you're sure you didn't clean out your truck, right? The back end of it?
Yeah, no.
Would there be a reason why, when the officers went to your mom and dad's house to look, there's bloody rags discovered in the trash can?
Where at?
In the trash can at your mom and dad's house?
Bloody rags at mom and dad's.
Yeah.
I didn't throw anything away.
Okay. You sure about
I don't
that?
remember.
'Cause- okay. Could you maybe blacked out or just don't remember? The reason I asked is we did go out to your mom and dad's house.
Right.
Um,
Freaking out. Yeah.
They're worried about you, but your dad did direct us to a trash can where there were some bloody rags and such,
And he said those were from you cleaning your truck.
So remember when I talked to you about being honest, Colby, it goes a long way.
I'm trying to
with us.
think. Or what do I avoid? I mean, maybe then. I don't remember. Maybe I wiped it out of the bed, but I didn't like clean it. Like,
Okay, so that's something like,
okay,
that's
I'm sorry.
what we were talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
When I asked if you cleaned out the truck, that's what we're talking about.
Well, I forgot about it. Like the red.
Need you not to forget.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay? You gotta be honest with us. The only way we're gonna go to bat for you is if you're telling the truth. Okay?
All right.
And like I said, we're gonna be checking everything. You already
Mhm.
know that we're down at your mom and dad's place. Alright? We're already checking your truck. Okay? We're talking to you. So we need the truth out of you. Okay? Forgot about where you parked your truck or where you
Well, that was
Where you
hard.
drove and
I don't
everything.
remember going off the road though.
okay. Just be honest
Sorry.
So
with Dave here.
when I asked you originally if you had cleaned your truck, because I thought it looked like it had been recently washed.
Mm-hmm.
Did you wash your truck now?
No, I didn't watch
Okay.
it.
Or you didn't wash the truck, but what day you told me
I
you
might
did
have. I guess I wiped it out with the bed. It might have been.
with a hose or
No,
with just the
a
rags?
rag.
Okay. You have an idea how many rags you used?
Just whatever was in there, I guess.
Okay.
This is the time I would have done it.
Where did the rags come from?
Just
Were they ones that you had around your mom and dad's? You have to stop and buy them?
no. I think I have some in my truck.
Okay. So the rags that were used to wipe out the truck were already in the
I
truck.
already had 'em.
All right. So so she must have been bleeding. Is that my understanding? Okay. Because I didn't know that. My understanding was that she just had what appeared to be a broken arm. Okay. And I don't know if you guys had talked about that. So we know that she was bleeding. Do you know where she was bleeding from?
Your nose, I think.
Okay. Was there a significant amount of blood that was recovered off of these rags? Okay. Did she like pool a lot of blood in your vehicle?
It wasn't a lot when I wiped it up.
Okay. All right. But you do remember wiping your vehicle out?
Now I do.
Okay. All right. How about the shorts that we found in the garbage can with the bloody rags?
My shorts.
There's a pair of, looks like cut off shorts. It looks like some shorts were cut off or ripped or something that were found in there. Are those hers?
I didn't throw any shorts away.
Okay.
At my dad's?
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not out at your dad's. I'm just listening to what the officer said. In the dumpster with those bloody rags is a pair of shorts that your mom and dad don't say looks familiar to them.
I don't remember throwing the shorts away.
Okay. Do you remember then when you took her out of the truck? Do you remember her being naked from the waist down?
No.
Okay. So is it your belief that she still had her
I
her shorts on?
off.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
And when I took her out, I shared her clothes on.
Okay. All right. So the shorts that are at your mom and dad's are not hers.
No.
Okay. I'm just asking. Your mom and dad just can't figure out where they came from.
I know.
And your dad says he does remember talking to you about the damage to your vehicle. But your dad doesn't remember the car deer crash over the weekend.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, he's not paying attention.
Okay. Because he says he remembers talking to you yesterday about the damage to your
And
truck.
that's when I brought it up to him, so we could.
Okay, so your dad didn't see the damage to the pickup truck that occurred over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hide it.
Your dad, okay. So your dad only saw the damage to your vehicle after you had struck this lady. All right, that's making a little bit more sense.
Sorry.
The bloody rags and the shorts are at the car wash.
Well, they're at a car wash.
White Pigeon.
Oh.
So,
Okay. So did he go to the car wash?
I didn't wash my car out.
Okay.
I stopped there. My buddy was there.
Who's your buddy?
His name's Chad.
Does he work there or something?
No, he was just. I was driving by, I seen his truck. I pulled in.
Is-
So what's up?
Is this before you got to your mom and dad's then? After you put her into the woods?
Oh wait, there we go. See? Damn it! I'm not lying to you guys.
I understand that, but I'm kind of confused.
So after that,
After what?
I dropped her off.
Yeah.
And then I stopped by the car wash, seeing
Okay.
Chad.
Okay.
And I went home.
All right. What's Chad's last name? Okay, so then after you leave Chad and talk to him for a while, clean out the back of your truck.
Because he's supposed to come over.
Okay. All right. Then you went home for sure?
Yeah.
All right, because you're not sure if your mom and dad were home or not because your mom and dad say that
Because that's
they
when
didn't
he
get you
came
home.
out and looked at the truck after I got home.
Your dad said that was at 6 o'clock.
Sick? No, it was not.
And that's, I'm just saying what he said, okay?
It was like almost dark.
It was almost dark when your dad came out.
And I went.
All right, so that would have been late in the evening.
So then I didn't.
You understand? We're just trying to
No, I'm trying to get my.
We're just trying to develop a timeline here of just collaborating the
Everything's
information that you're
blending
giving.
together right now. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I'm not trying
That's
to
okay.
be in.
And maybe by us bringing this stuff up, it's making you
Yes.
remember some things. Okay?
I feel like you guys are just playing me.
How are we doing that?
Not that, but like now you're mad.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at all, and I don't think Kyle is either. We're just helping you. We have some questions, and I think you respect us for asking these. You know, there's some questions that we need answered. I mean, we're not saying again. You intentionally went out and ran this lady over. We're never saying that. Okay, but we're just trying to figure out the events, what folded up, what went up to that time, and then what happened afterwards. We just that way we can to verify all the information that you've given us. You know.
So I say okay. So
Did you really leave work at?
no, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
really
walked
went.
out at like it was like because my HR lady was like, you need to go home.
Okay, she did tell you that. You're not
Yeah.
fired or anything like that.
So I was like, it was a little after 7.
Okay.
So I was there for like an hour, and then she said, "Yeah, go home." I got out. I don't think I went to the gas station or anything, and I just went driving. And it was like around 8. You know, it was early morning still.
Mm-hmm.
So then I must have drove around for a little bit then.
Beforehand or
No, after, like, you know what I mean, trying to figure out what the f*** was going on.
okay,
after I
so
hit her.
so maybe you had her in the back of the vehicle a little bit longer than an hour. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we sure about the phone? Are we sure? Yeah. I just
No,
have to
for real, I never seen her
Okay.
phone. I
Okay.
didn't know she had a phone.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
never touch the phone or
No.
anything. Okay. All right.
Her clothes, I did not take her clothes off.
Okay.
The rags, I did wipe the bed out. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Okay.
What else did you throw away there? Because they're pulling video from the car wash. Remember what I told you?
I know, but
we're,
I'm just.
we're looking at everything, so I need you to be honest with me. Okay? What else did you
I
throw
think
away?
it was just rags. I just grabbed a pile of shit.
What else?
Rags.
You know there was more stuff that you threw out.
Well, then obviously
Tell-
there's clothes then. But
Well, tell us about
I
it.
didn't know they were hers.
Well, how'd they get in the trash?
Because there was just
From
a pile
you.
of clothes in the back.
Well, whose are they?
I thought it was just like a shirt or something I was using to wipe up.
So clothes in the back of your truck that you don't know whose they are,
No,
but
I
you
was like,
decided to throw
I had a box. The box is still back there. I just had everything piled in. And I just grabbed it and I threw everything.
What else is in that pile that you
Should just be rags, clothes, or whatever that. Well, obviously the shorts now, but then I think that's it.
Whose shorts are they?
Well, I thought it was a shirt.
Well, whose shirt is it?
I thought it was mine.
Colby.
But I thought it was just like the shit that I was using to wipe up. You know what I mean?
So if it's not hers, whose is it?
Well, then I don't know. But is it hers then? Because her clothes are off, right?
You're saying you put her in the back of the truck with her clothes on. Somewhere in the car ride, her shorts are off, but you don't know how?
What?
Tell me how that much sense that makes.
That don't make sense.
Right. So that's what I'm telling you. You got to tell the truth to us. Because guess what? When we go and pull a video from that car wash, it'll be like, well, he was lying about this, he's lying about this, he's lying about this. Then we're going to say, well, we're not going to bat for this guy because he's not telling us the truth. But guess what? We're going to find out the
Okay.
truth anyway. So you need to come clean with
Then-
us, all right, Colby?
When her clothes are ripped up from getting hit, I'm assuming.
Okay?
And then probably when I put her in, everything was like ripping off, and then I just threw everything away.
Okay, so they are her clothes that you threw away.
Yes, I'm sorry.
At the car wash. What else is in there? 'Cause
That's
you know
all that I
there's
can assume. I mean, I don't rag, and that's it.
what else?
I don't. What else did they find? I don't know.
Come on.
What else did they find though? Well, you did this tell me, so I know.
We're telling you this stuff, and until we tell you something, then you don't remember it. Now it's your turn to tell us something.
So in
that
the
we're not
trash can, the
telling
only
you.
thing I can think of is shorts or whatever, and rags.
There's something very significant that you should remember.
What?
And guess what? It's going to have your DNA on it, and it may have her DNA on it also. So I need you to tell me the truth. You know what it is, and I know what it is, but I need you to say it. Colby, tell me.
Well, I don't know.
You know what this is. Because guess what? When we're going to test it, everything's getting tested. I'm telling you this.
I don't know what would have DNA in it. I'm honest.
You had sex with her.
No, I didn't. I would not have sex with a dead person.
People do it.
Oh, I'm not one of those people.
Why are we finding evidence of this on her? Evidence of this in the trash.
What's in the trash? Her
I want
shorts?
you to tell me. This is all
I'm
gonna
not
come out.
lying.
This is all going to come out.
Colby, you
I
did.
told you now, for real. I told you guys.
You're leaving stuff out.
Why am I'm not leaving shit out. I didn't f her, okay? I didn't have sex with her. That's up. It's whatever happened. I know.
Was the spent condom something that you threw in there from a time that you had
It
a
could
relationship with somebody else?
Well, that's or it's not mine. I don't wear condoms.
All right. So there's
Off with them, but that's it.
okay, but there's no, like Kyle's telling you, there's no reason.
No,
It's just
I was
suspicious.
not.
It's just
I get it.
Okay.
I understand. That's why I think I was scared to
Yeah.
say shit.
Right.
I would not f a dead girl.
Tell me about the condom then.
I didn't have a condom though. I didn't know. I threw one away. It's a car wash though. There's hundreds of people.
So you're saying that one's not yours?
I don't know. It might have been. But I didn't use it with her.
But you just told us a little bit ago.
I said I might off in one.
Okay.
But I have a girlfriend and we never use a condom.
So would there be a reason why that would have been left in your vehicle?
What?
The condom.
No.
Is there going to be any DNA of her on there?
I don't know. Why would there be?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out.
Okay, I didn't have sex with her, okay? I swear.
And you do know, as Kyle said, if that comes back, that's why we collected DNA. It's all for elimination purposes. Your DNA may be on that condom, right? Might be. But her DNA definitely won't be.
No.
Okay?
I didn't have sex with
All
her.
right, that's all I'm asking. I'm just saying, yours might be on it, okay? Your DNA might be on that condom, but hers will not.
No.
Okay. All right.
Mine shouldn't be on there, so I don't use them.
Okay.
You said you jack off in them, so
Yeah.
you use them for something.
When was the last time you would have a condom? A long time ago?
Yeah.
Like we months, weeks, years?
Right when I lived in my old house.
And that was what?
July, June.
So it still would have been in your truck.
Yeah, there's condoms in my truck because I bought a big ass pack of them a long time ago, and they were like in a bag. They're all over the place.
Okay. Do you think of anything else?
I don't.
All right, let me go back there and just throw some of this stuff away. I'll be right back.
You see how it looks. Like
It's all, I never get it out,
over
and now
your
it's
head.
all turning.
You were in over your head, and you're flustered. You're making mistakes.
I'm sorry, I don't remember every little thing. Okay, and I get the wiping the thing out. I should have told you, but I figured you guys would have like made it like I was trying to hide shit or something. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm not explaining it very good. I'm not keeping anything else from you though.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm sorry,
We,
I upset you.
we've talked. We've had this conversation. You say, "Yeah, I'm telling the truth," and then I say, "Well, what about this?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, about that." And then you talk a little further, and then I'm like, "What about this?" And you're like, "Oh yeah." It's like, what? How many more "oh yeahs" are there?
I don't think there's gonna be any more oh yeahs. I feel like I told you everything. Unless there's something, you act like there's something you know that you're waiting for me to say or something.
I want you to tell the truth.
I just
The
told you,
whole
I told
truth.
you. I was driving.
Not just my direct
Okay,
questions.
I drove. She came out of nowhere. I hit her, like I said. Stopped, I got out. Did my thing. See she was there, and she was gone. Picked her up. Put her in the back. Drove around trying to figure everything out. Scared. I didn't know, And then just driving, and then I ended up just throwing her off. And her clothes were ripped up, so then they did fall off, so I just threw them in the back of the truck.
How do you mean they fell off?
I don't know if they got ripped when she got hit, but when I was pulling her, like everything was falling, so I don't know,
So those stayed in your truck then?
I threw them in the back, so I didn't just want to leave clothes laying out there. And then went to the truck, car wash. When I seen him, then I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this shit away.
What'd you tell Chad?
I didn't tell him anything. When he was decided to deer.
You told him you hit a deer. So did he see you put the rags in the trash?
No,
Or
I did
the
after
clothes?
he left.
Okay. Is there anywhere else you went?
Not that night, no. I swear.
'Cause
I
you're
drove
gonna
around
track
with
your
her.
phone and all this. Every single
And then-
location is going to be pinpointed.
No, I didn't go anywhere. I drove around, trying to, just clear my head, Not the right thing. But no, I didn't go anywhere else. Just drove around.
What clothes did you actually have on, or what shoes, I guess, is a better question.
I just gotta use my phone for 1 second here.
Those shoes are super clean.
Why would he though?
Like those are concrete shoes. Those are pavement shoes. They don't much look like anything else. So which shoes were you wearing?
Pretty sure I had these ones on.
Are you a shoe guy or do you only have like a couple pair?
No, I'm not a shoe guy.
You are?
No.
Oh, you're not a shoe guy.
The same shoes forever.
I got boots, I got shoes.
Yeah.
What other pair of shoes do you have at the house?
I think I had some. I have another white pair. I think they're Adidas.
Kind of like
And
that?
then- Yeah, but they have the stripes instead of the.
Okay.
And then the sandals.
Okay. No boots.
No.
Is this what you would wear to work then?
Yeah.
What about there was a pair of jeans in the back of your pickup truck in the cab part?
That's what I wore today.
That was today's clothes?
I had these
Oh.
on under.
Okay. Gotcha. So those were today's clothes. Did you wear any gloves or anything?
Maybe when I was cleaning, so I didn't get
Like rubber gloves or leather gloves or something else?
just like, I don't know, maybe like rubber. Or the utility gloves, maybe like gardening gloves.
It's still at your house.
Are they? I don't
Are they?
think so. I think I threw mine.
Where would you
Just
throw
where
those
dirty.
away at?
That might have been in that pile when I was throwing it away. You know, in the truck with the car wash.
What kind of people are your folks?
Good people.
Anything else in the trash?
No, just
The car wash.
Just what we said.
Now, you mentioned you saw a yellow blob.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know though. I mean, I just looked at it all. Did you guys find anything? Like,
I'm asking the question.
so yeah. I don't know. I mean, what was it though? All I seen was something with yellow.
Kobe, I do have a question if you don't mind. You're adamant, you know. Now, what is your definition of play? Is that actually your piece into her?
Yeah.
Okay. How about would you consider penetration with your finger? I mean, you consider that? No. Okay. So and there was none of that. There was no fondling of her breast. Okay. I'm just asking that. Well, that condom, it wouldn't have been put on your finger. I'm just throwing this hypothetically out there and inserted into her.
No.
Okay. The condoms that you buy, are they lubricated? Do you know anything about or are you just go in there and buy just any type of
I'm
condom?
assuming they're lubricated.
Okay. Well, there's some that aren't, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. The ones that you purchased, I don't know how long ago did you purchase these condoms? Some time ago. All right. You would have off into these, and somehow it would have been left in your pickup truck. And if the condom that we found in the trash can with the bloody rags and the shorts come back with your DNA on it, that is an old condom.
It shouldn't have any DNA.
Okay, just check. Okay.
I didn't know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we knew that we were talking the same thing when we talked about that. I want to make sure that I didn't leave something out where it's penetration with fingers, toes, tongue,
Nothing.
Nothing
touched
no
her.
no penetration into her at all.
No.
Okay. All right. I can't think of anything else.
I picked her out.
Yeah. Do you understand where Kyle and I were coming from? Now, we had some concern. You told us some of the story, and I almost kind of felt like we had to feed you the information, what we have dealt in our hand. I almost had to feel like I got to tell you what kind of cards I have in my hand in order for you to tell me everything that happened that day. That's not fair.
I'm sorry.
This is your opportunity to tell us what happened because we were not there. And not that it totally discredits what you're telling us, but when you forget stuff or you tell Kyle I didn't wash out the truck, but yeah, I did go wash it out, wiped it out. It could be her shorts, I don't know. They are her shorts or wherever we were at with those. Okay. That it doesn't upset us. It's just it's going around. It's when we could just go straight down the road and just tell us we're just looking to see exactly what happened. Okay. Kyle and I, neither one of us has said you purposely stalked this lady and killed her. No, we never heard that out of our mouths, did you? We never said you purposely hit this lady, did we? Yeah. We never said you were a monster, did we? All we asked for was that you to tell us the truth, and sometimes I felt a little bit discouraged with you because I felt like, again, we had to tell you everything that we knew, and we shouldn't have to do that, So this, like I said, we're gonna brainstorm after this, okay? Kyle and I are gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about what we talked to you about today. We're gonna talk about all the evidence that was found at the gas station. What we come up with your mom and dad, We're gonna talk about all this, and we're gonna brainstorm. And I'm hoping that there aren't questions that you haven't answered. If there's something, when Kyle and I walk out this door, we're still available to talk to you. Don't get me wrong, okay? If you said, hey, in an hour from now, I want to talk to Dave and Kyle again, we'll be right back, all right? But if there's something you could think that we missed or we should know right now that might come up, because remember, this is a thorough investigation. Okay, somebody died. A lady died. A grandma, a mother, a sister, right, died. Horrible.
Yeah, it's
okay. And that's all we want to do. We want to get to the bottom of this. We want to make sure every minute from the time that you got up that morning to the time you got to work to the time that you got lost or whatever, and we want to make sure that we can do a complete timeline. Does that make sense? We can account for every minute of your day. All right? And then I don't want to have to... Now, we had talked about you stopped at Speedway this morning, right?
No.
That was this morning, and we were thinking that was about 6, or no, it was...
No. It was like 5 something.
Okay, and what did you buy there?
Cigarettes and water.
Okay, no condoms that day, or I'm just... All right. Cigarettes and water. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke? Marlboro, okay. And then you went from there to Myers.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed at Myers and slept for a while. Never went in the store. Okay. Then you went from that Myers once you woke up to the location at Walmart. And you never went in Walmart.
No.
All right. No stops between Myers and Walmart, correct? Kyle and I forgetting anything. Is there something that you want us to know before we leave here? I mean, like I said, we're still available. If you can think of something, because you're going to have time to think about things. This is your opportunity, and we will listen.
I think I was worried. I guess I was scared about the shorts thing because I thought you guys would assume that.
Okay, so these are her shorts. Is that you guys could confirm that these were in fact her shorts? Is that my understanding now?
No.
Okay, all right, because I missed that. When I was out of the room. So these
Some of the clothes came off when he was pulling her out of the truck.
I
okay,
think they were ripped. I mean, they were ripped up. So
Okay.
I don't know if they got from like she got hit,
all right.
and then I just didn't want to like. They were just falling off, so I just threw them back in the truck.
Was there really a blanket that you put over her when you were, there is? Okay.
Somewhere, I don't know.
And this is described as a green, like, throw blanket or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
kind of like a fuzzy blanket, you know.
Okay.
Did any of the other clothes tear off?
Not like off. I think the shorts were the only thing that like were completely ripped off.
So they're gonna
And I
have
know that sounds
damage to them?
I guess. I mean, I'm assuming. Was her shirt? I think her shirt was ripped too.
Now, my understanding was when she was located or found, she didn't have any underwear on. Did her underwear located too?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know if
Okay.
they counted with the short. I didn't like look at them. I don't want to touch them.
All right. Okay. Good. Remember my name, right?
You know,
Dave? Remember?
Kyle.
Yep. What are you going to do if you remember something?
I will get a hold of you guys.
Yep. And we're available to come talk to you whenever you need to, okay? Do you understand where Kyle and I stand now? We collectively sit down with our investigative group. We brainstorm this. And then we have to talk to a prosecutor to see what he believes, if at all anything, to right now charge you with. It doesn't mean they'll stick or whatever. It's just right now we got to figure out what we have here in front of us. All right? But it's very important, Kobe, that if you remember anything, I don't want these investigators that are still out there looking to find some stuff that will not verify your events for that day. Okay? I want to be your advocate. I want to say, this is the story, this is exactly what happened, this is what Cody said happened, and everything that Cody said matches up to the timeline that he provided us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is for you, okay? This is to collaborate all the information you gave, okay? This is to show that you're credible, you know? All right. Anything else, my friend?
Unless you know where the underwear is.
No, I don't. I didn't know where they were the shorts. I don't know.
Carol, I'm going to have you take this little piece of paper with you.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? 10:15 or?
Why don't you go ahead and take that and find out if there's something that we're missing that we can speak to him about here. I know you're scared, man. I know.
I didn't have.
Okay, and that's fine. Doesn't it look, if you were investigating,
I get it now.
you'd have to look at it and you'd have to
And that's
ask,
why
wouldn't
I
you?
was scared to say the short thing.
Right.
And then
Is that why you didn't tell Kyle in the first place
Yeah,
about the
well-
shorts? Because you were afraid that we'd automatically think
well,
of taking
then-
place?
yeah, then I'm like,
Okay.
then they're gonna be like, oh, what did you with her? Which I mean,
Listen,
perfectly.
isn't there a very logical reason
That's,
that, like you said, I'm pulling her out. They were ripped off her anyway.
well, I mean, that's why I was afraid.
Right.
Like, this should never be here. I should have fucking called,
Right.
and we wouldn't have had to worry about this.
We wouldn't be where we're at today, would we? Yeah. You know, we're gonna get through this one way or another, and like I said, I don't decide what your fate and punishment be. Remember when we talked about that?
Yeah.
It's taking accountability for what you did. Is that right? You made a mistake. All right? Now it's up to you to decide how you want to deal with this. I mean, be remorseful and work with the prosecutor and work through this process. Do whatever your punishment would be, and then go back home to your family. And you know what I mean?
That's what I would like.
Be there for your kids. You know, they're little yet. You have your whole life to spend with them. But Kyle and I have been honest with you, and that's all I was asking is that you've been honest with us.
And I feel like I'm honest.
Okay.
Got everything out, I feel like.
All right. Doesn't it feel good to just remember how we talked before? How the truth is so easy to say, but when you lie, you got to think, okay, what did I say? Remember that?
Yeah, well, I don't know when
The truth is so easy. And this was a horrible thing that happened yesterday.
It is, and I feel terrible.
Right.
I mean,
And I believe you. No person, anyone would feel remorseful about what had happened. We're good?
I think so.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take Colby next door for a little bit. Just have him we'll put him in some jail greens for right now. Just have him relax. We'll come back, figure out what we're going to do. And like I said, Kyle and I will be honest with you about everything that happens, all right? We've got a lot of work to do on this. There's no lie. We have a lot of work left to do on this investigation. So
sorry about that.
that's okay. That's all right. You got scared, but I'm hoping that you told us everything we need to know.
I think I've told you everything
Okay.
I do.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to take him next door, and then you and I will reconvene. All right. I'm going to give you this if that's okay.
Yep.
We can throw this away. This is mine. All right.
Here's the trash.
We did.
On June 14, 2023, Colby Martin was convicted on the grounds of open murder, failure to stop at the scene of an accident when at fault and resulting in death, and concealing the death of an individual. He was found guilty on all charges and was sentenced to life in prison.